Hello everyone, I, Ms. Bhavana Danesh Munod, welcome you all in Agricultural Development Trust, Shardabai Pawar, Mahila Arts, Commerce and Science College, Sharda Nagar, Baramati. Hello dear students, we are studying functions of management. In that we studied about planning, we studied about organizing, we studied about the third function, staffing. Now we come to a fourth function of management, that is directing. So, directing is called as the soul of management children, management function, because direction means to give instructions, to guide, to motivate people, to communicate, to inspire people that the work, whatever work is there, direct in a proper way so that goals can be accomplished, children. So, director or say is the person. Directing or director is a person who shows correct path as well as guide the employees in solving the problem. And therefore, a few philosophers has called direction children as life spark of an enterprise. See, you can see over here, few philosophers call direction as life spark of an enterprise. Now, simple example I will tell you about a movie. See, to make a movie, okay, actors are there, actresses are there, singers are there, we have cameraman, we have so many things. But the soul of the movie is who? Director. It's the director who guides the actor, actresses, cameraman, whoever is related to that movie. A director removes the best of his employees, say actor, actresses, and then a good movie is done, children. Best movie is appreciated by people because of directors, because they guide, motivate and inspire. So directors have been called as life spark of an enterprise. Now we'll see the definitions related to directors, children. Now we'll see the first definition, that is according to Theo Heyman. See here we are seeing first definition according to Theo Heyman. So how Theo Heyman defines director or direction as, children? Direction consists of the process and techniques utilizing in issuing instructions and making certain that operations are carried out as planned. So what is the director's role over here according to Theo Heyman? The directors give instruction. Direction means instructions giving. But seeing that whatever instructions are given, it will accomplish the goal according to the things are planned. So whatever operations are done, it should be planned and then give directions. Then the second definition is according to Ernest Dale, children. Now what Professor Ernest Dale told about directing, that directing is what has to be done and in what manner through dictating the procedures and policies for accomplishing performance standards. So directing is what? It has to be done in what manner through directing that procedures and policies say for accomplishing what? Performance standards. So this is what? Directing, children. According to who? Professor Ernest Dale. What he has told? Directing is what? Which has to be done with what manner we are doing. What we guide the employees. Which procedure we follow. And which policies we will take to accomplish our goals. That is according to Professor Ernest Dale, directing is defined. Then the third definition is according to Urwick and Brake, children. Regarding directing, they have told that directing is the guidance, the inspiration, the leadership of those men and women that constitute the real case of responsibilities of management. So directing according to Professor Urwick and Breck is what? That the inspiration, the leadership of those men and women who are working together and who will take responsibilities of management, children. That is called as what? Directing. But according to whom? Three definitions are there. According to Professor Theo Heyman, Ernest Dale, Urwick and Brake. All the three philosophers have different types. Like Professor Theo Heyman, it consists what? Direction consists of process and techniques. Ernest Dale has told about In what manner we will accomplish the goal, how you will direct. And Professor Irving and Brish has told men and women, those who are working in that particular company, what they take, how they handle, or how the responsibilities are taken by them, that will be seen over here. Where? In direction. Now we come to our next point of this chapter, children, that is importance of directing. Now see, director means what? Who is guiding, who is giving us instructions. So directing refers to process of technique of instructing, guiding, inspiring, counseling, overseeing and leading people towards accomplishment of organizational goals. So supervision is that part. In direction, supervision also come. It is an integral part of management. So the director supervises employees. How he supervises employees? By observing them, by examining them. He watches how their work behavioral pattern is there, how they work, how they perform. So each and every employee is observed by the supervisor and then he will be directed. So our first thing over here, importance of this directing is initiates action. The first importance. Now what is this? Initiate action means what? Means whenever direction plays take according to the planning, it will be initiated, the action will be initiated to timely direction. Proper instructions will be given to the subordinates while completing the assigned task. So the manager directs the subordinates about what to do, how to do, when to do, and also to see that their instructions are properly followed. Now see, the first point what it tells, initiate action. Now see, planning has been done. Now suppose for an example, the boss has told his manager that I want 50 pencils in a day today itself. Now see, here manager got the instructions from, means the boss has directed manager, given instructions. Now the manager has to direct his employees, give them instructions, whatever has been planned. So here the manager will guide or direct, give instructions. That will be his plan of action. That when the orders are released, immediately he is doing action. Initiative action is what? Immediately the manager has called meeting of employees and each and every employee has given a target, given a direction that you have to do 10 pencils production, you have to do 10 pencils production. So that direction, that path is shown by the manager to the employees related to production of pencils. That is called as initiative and action has been taken. So here the manager is playing as a role of director. He will tell the employees how to produce, when to produce and how much to produce. So this is initiative action, where in importance of directing. Now the second point is what, children? Integrates efforts. Now the second importance of directing is what? Integrates efforts. Now here what take parts? Communication. See what they have told, that communication is one of the elements of direction. So what it does? It helps in integrating the efforts of all the employees and departments, which results in achievement of organizational goal. So integration of efforts is possible through persuasive leadership and effective communication, children. So this will make any company or any organization to achieve their goals. Who? Communication. Integrated effort is what over here? Communication. So communication is most important element of direction. Now see, for example, in first what I told you, now the director said the head has called the manager. Okay, so manager has to direct the employees related to production. So the manager over here should be communicating with the employees as well as the boss. Why? Because they have to achieve a goal regarding production of how many pencils? 50 pencils, children. So your communication is more important. If the manager is totally blank, he doesn't speak at all, he sits like this only, even the boss has given him orders, he sits like this also, he doesn't communicate with those employees, will the production will be possible? Will the target will be achieved? No. So over here, integrates efforts. In this point, communication plays an important role, integral part, communication, where in direction. So integration of efforts is possible when we have proper communication skills. Persuasive leadership and effective communication will lead to accomplishment of goals, children. So this is a second important point in directing children. Now we will see to the third one. See, the third one point is what? Means of motivation children. Third point. What it tells in means of motivation, that while directing the subordinates, their opinions are also considered children. So, a manager identifies the potential and abilities of its subordinates and help them to give their best. He also motivates them by offering them financial and non-financial incentives to improve their performance. So it boosts the morale of subordinates. See, now the third important point over here in directing is what? Means of motivation. Now here, as I told you, manager will call immediately the meeting. Then in meeting, he will know which employee is capable and which employee has the most potentials to do this production in less time. That employees will be selected by the manager. Then he will motivate and guide them that do this, you will improve your performance also, and management will appreciate you. So here the manager is a motivator to the employees to do work. So here they have told means of motivation means while communicating, the manager will also look after employees' potential and capabilities, skills also. He will see of his subordinates and he will tell his subordinates, or he will suggest ideas from them, or he will appreciate initiative ideas from the subordinates, and they will work together. So the performance will be very good if they communicate properly. Who? The manager and the employees. And non-financial as well as financially, they will improve their performance. Whatever ideas will be there, it will be suggested in the meeting by the subordinates. So why these things will be done? To get whatever task is there, it should be in proper way. So our third important point is what? Means of motivation. See, the first was what? Effort should be there. Then initiative, action should be there. Integrates effort should be there. Means of motivation should be there. Now come to our fourth important point, children, regarding directing, that is provides stability. See, we are studying about directing, that is the fourth point over here, provides stability. Now here, stability plays an important significant role in growth and survival of the organization, children. Effective leadership, communication, supervision and motivation develop cooperation and commitment among the employees. So provides stability and creates balance among various departments and groups. See, the fourth what is there? Point, children, that is provides stability. So with the help of directing, say, or when we guide the employees and we have a proper communication between the management as well as employees, what will happen? There will be stability in work, effective leadership will be there, communication will be there, supervision means the manager will supervise the employees. Also he will look whether the work is done properly or not. Commitment will be there. So among the employees, if commitment is there, they promise the manager that we will complete our task and then only we will go home, children. It will provide stability. It will maintain quality, quantity of work. It will have balance among various departments and groups. Now for example, see, as I told you that manager has given a task to the employees, complete this day only 50 pencils production. Okay, the employee agreed in the meeting. Manager was also happy that the people will work. But the thing over here, if the manager just trust the words and he just goes away for another work, and the employees also just gave the promise and are lazy, they don't care of organization and they don't do anything properly, just only they for namesake have produced 10 pencils of production and the target was 50. Your manager is also in relaxing position. No, the employees will do, and so is in his own world. What will happen over here then? Whatever target has been completed of 50 pencils, it was not done. Means the target was not completed. Why this happened? Because manager didn't direct it properly. He didn't supervise the employees. He was not after the employees to complete the production process, as well as employees over here were not using their skills. They were not using their efforts for the management. So this created imbalance. So they have told providing stability means what? Manager also has to supervise, direct the employees. The employees should also keep their promise. Then both this have a teamwork, have proper communication, understanding for organization. Then only it will have a stable balance among employees and the organization. Then a fifth point is what? Coping up with the challenges, children. See, a fifth one is what? Coping up with the changes or challenges. Coping up with the changes. Now see, in factors of business environment, they are always changing. You have to adapt the environment and changes necessary for the growth of the organization. So with help of proper communication, say motivation and leadership, the employees can clearly understand the nature of exchange, and also positive outcome of adopting the change can come. So for example, they have given here e-filing, use of robots at workplace, etc. Now see over here, children. Coping up with the changes means what? Whatever situation arises, you adjust in that situation. Now see, when we are working in an organization, in a company, anytime any changes can come. Related to nature, it will be there. Related to financial structure will be there. Method of techniques will change. Anything can happen in a company or organization. But we have to accept that. Coping up means what? Accept that change. Understand those changes. But when it will be possible? When there will be a proper mutual understanding between manager and the employees. So they will accept the change. Whatever change comes in company organization, accept that, motivate that and do work according to that. Now they have told first that example of e-filing. They were done by the labor, e-filing. Now when computers came, so e-filing is done by the robots, that is computers. So that is a change. Means now your labor force is not required. Who is doing work? Machine work. So accept that change. The labor should accept that machinery can do more work. Machine work is required over there. So accept the change, cope up with the change in an organization for profit. Now our next point over here is what? Effective utilization of resources. See, our next point, sixth point is what, children, over here? Effective utilization of resources. So we'll see over here effective utilization of resources. Now direction involves what? Assigning duties, responsibilities to everyone. So proper instructions and systems are developed to avoid wastage. So subordinates are guided to utilize the resources. Duplication of efforts will not be there. So men, machine, material, money in the maximum possible way helps in reducing cost and increase in profit. Now see what has been told over here in sixth importance point of directing we are studying, children. That is effective utilization of resources. When it will be done? When we use proper labor force, that is human resources as well as machinery resources, raw material resources are used properly. When these resources are used properly, children, then wastage of resources will not be there, double repetition of work will not be there, and the organization can work smoothly and functionally. So stop wastage of resources, stop repetition of work, stop harassing the labor, take out the best from each resources and use less them, save their energy and do maximum production. That has been told in effective utilization of resources. That is, they have told men, machine, materials and money, use it in a maximum possible way, but also see that they are not exhausted, not tired of their work. So it will reduce what? Cost as well as increase profit. Now best example, as I told you about this pandemic, we have to study from this pandemic. Now what is there? Now see, in this pandemic, if you observe in schools or say in companies, organization, what they have done? Save resources means they have not reduced labors also. In shifts the work has been started, or alternate days the worker are coming, as well as this has reduced cost, this has reduced risk, and even the worker is not exploited a lot, and according to that 15 days shift he is getting payment. So your management cost has reduced, only 15 days payment they are giving, and the allotment is done to all workers. It was 30 workers are there, 15 days those workers are coming, 15 days other workers are coming, each one is getting payment. It would be 15 days, but they are getting at least the payment. No one is removed from the job. Means your utilization of resources has been done proper in any company. So this resources when used, when labor was not removed from the job during pandemic period, salary was given them on time, whether 1 or 2,000 has been decreased, but the labor will use their more efficiency because they are in work. They will work for the organization as organization in this troublesome period have not removed them. This is called as effective utilization of resources. Now our next point is what? Create team spirit. Team spirit is more important to get any work done, to get any work done, accomplish that work. It is most important that we have teamwork. Team spirit should be there in success of any company, organization, children. Teamwork is more important. So here the direction focuses on what? Motivating the subordinates for group efforts. So group efforts of team spirit say plays a vital role in success of organization. That is an individual effort. Therefore, the role of manager as a director, children, plays an important role in guiding and motivating the employees to achieve the predetermined goals. So, creating a team spirit is also more important, children, because when you have a team spirit, when you motivate the employees to work, that also in a group, it will lead to company in profit. Any organization, profit and prosperity will be there when a teamwork is there, team spirit. So director plays here and very important role. Now example I gave you in starting movie. So movie, your teamwork is there. It is not only of director, it is not only of actor, it is not only of actresses. Your cameraman is there, light board to handle to makeup artist are there. Many people are working together to make a movie. So your teamwork will be there and director performs a role regarding guiding everyone, showing them the right way, right path over here. So director over here is the main center point, what to have a team spirit, to maintain healthy relationship between his workers, co-workers, subordinates. So when the role of a manager, of a director is an important role in guiding and motivating, the organization definitely will be successful, will be in prosperity, children. So creating team spirit is also one important point in directing children. Now we come to our 8th point regarding importance of directing. That is, the 8th point tells us about explores capabilities of individuals. Now every individual, see children, has various capabilities or potential into their formal qualifications. So direction will help them to identify and utilize their abilities, the best performance by encouraging and motivating them just like a leader. See over here what we are studying. Explores capabilities of individuals. Now see, every person have their own skills and talent, children. Every person is different. Every person is, say, special, having their own talent. Now someone will be more good in handling account, someone will be more good in handling computers, someone will be more good in handling machines, some employees will be more best in repairing machines. So every employee will have his talent, skill in an organization. So the director here is the person who has to identify the skills and qualities where the employee is best at which work, motivate them and make them to perform best. That is exploring capabilities of individuals. Means here the director, the manager. Now see, for example, to make a movie, the director knows how much the hero or heroine can do the acting, how much deep intense he can do. So the director will shout at them also to remove best part of them. If you have seen previous video making, you can see how the director shouts. The shots are taken every time, repetition of cut shots are there. Why every time repetition of cut is there if the director doesn't like? Because he wants best from that particular shot. So here exploring capabilities of individual means what? Here the manager should know which employee is best in which qualities, which capabilities he have, and how I will improve my employee's performance and remove best of him. That is called as exploring capabilities of individual. Then the 9th point over here in importance of directing is increases efficiency level. Now see, as I told you, we all have studied team spirit the manager has to develop, the manager has to look after capabilities and skills of employees. So when a manager is looking after this, he guides and motivates subordinates and remove best of the subordinates. So being a leader, team spirit is created by the manager, as well as proper techniques of production or supervision can be done, which helps in positive results as well as it increase the efficiency level of the whole organization. So they have told it works positively and results into enhancing the efficiency level of the whole organization. So we are studying about what? Exploring capabilities of individual increases efficiency level, means efficiency level by the manager or by the director can be increased by directing and motivating properly the employees. Now the last point in importance of directing is cooperation. That is most important, that cooperation is very necessary, important for the what? Smooth flow of organizational activities. So it should be created by manager, that is director from top level to the bottom level of management. Healthy cooperation, teamwork and higher efficiency level will lead to achieve goals, children. So thus directing the subordinates is a basic management function which includes building an effective work climate through motivation. The last importance of direction is what? Or directing say coordination should be there between higher level management, middle level management and low level management. Employee boss management should have a coordination, teamwork. They should have a healthy relationship, children. Coordination, proper cooperation should be there, means the manager should look or listen to his boss, he should not be careless. Then the employee should listen to the manager. As I told you, when the manager has called the meeting, employee should be in time, they should follow whatever directions are given by the management and they should work according to that task. If these relationships are maintained, then there will be a healthy cooperation and the company will run successfully and smoothly, children. So here they have told in last point importance of directing, that cooperation should be there between all levels of management, and that is very important as it will create a healthy environment, children. And when a healthy environment is there in a company, any organization or company will run smoothly and successfully. So for this period we have studied directing, definition of directing, children, and importance of directing. So enough for today. Meet you in next period, children. Thank you.